Halo may not be in the best place at the moment. However, the small team that has been left to work on Halo MCC continues to improve the game. And in this video, we're going to go over the upcoming update on August 31st because there is a ton of cool things in there. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is that mod tools for Halo Reach are going to finally be coming out. However, that is with the caveat that they might not be ready for this Wednesday, but they will be coming sooner rather than later. This is going to be huge for the modding scene because before we got mod tools for Halo 3 and some of the other games, Reach was definitely the most modded game. I think there's a lot of potential using Halo Reach's engine, and I'm sure we're going to see all sorts of cool mods come out for Halo Reach. They also still confirmed that Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary mods are still to come, they're just down the line a little bit. They're also shipping improvements for the CE, the Halo 2, the Halo 3, and the Halo ODST tools. However, this does come with the unfortunate news that custom edition map files will no longer work, and if you want to play those custom edition maps, they will have to be properly rejigged using the MCC mod tools. This isn't happening though this Wednesday with the August update, but 343 gave it to us as a heads up, as it's going to probably happen in a future update, most likely with the next major MCC update. Obviously, as we already knew, there aren't going to be any new seasons for Halo MCC, but that doesn't mean we're not going to continue to get some absolutely cool stuff. So on Wednesday, we will be getting a playlist update like we've gotten before, so I'm interested to see what exactly comes out there. Along with that, the Golden MOA collectibles that we've already been able to search for in Halo 3 are going to be coming to Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach, which will be pretty cool and will give a little bit more replay value to those campaigns. Along with that, we're also going to get 5 new armor sets for Halo 2 Anniversary. That's the Breach armor set, the Trooper armor set, the Mega Frame armor set, the Panzer Doll armor set, and the Bioroid armor set. Now, personally, I think these are pretty sweet, but I did see people on Twitter kind of memeing them that they look a little bit Transformer-esque, but I think they're pretty cool, and this is also pretty cool because H2A fans have been asking for more armor sets for quite some time, and this is going to do exactly that. 343 is also going to be shipping the ability to change the main menu background video to any of the other ones that you prefer from the past. This is something that people have asked for quite some time. We're also going to get some updates to the post Carnage report, where you're now going to be able to use poses that are going to be a new customization unlock for us to be able to acquire, and this is going to be available for all games, obviously except Halo 3 ODST, which doesn't have PvP multiplayer. Another cool thing is that these will be available for both Spartans and Elites, so it doesn't matter what your preferred species is, you'll be able to show off your cool poses. They're also going to be making in-game dialogue largely subtitled. For example, key mission dialogue outside of cutscenes, or the Sangheili dialogue in Spartan Ops. This MCC update is also going to bring 2 new skulls to Halo Reach, and that's going to be Arachnophobia and Bandana, so this is going to be pretty fun. Now we can see people go for the speedrunning world's best with the Arachnophobia skull, and obviously just getting new skulls to these older Halo campaigns is a lot of fun. As they talked about before, season points have been renamed to Spartan points, and they still haven't made any decisions on whether or not these Spartan points are going to be purchasable in the future, but one thing that is really cool is that players are going to be able to earn a Spartan point now for every single time that you level up. And the really cool thing about this is players are going to retroactively receive points from levels that they've already reached. So if you've been playing a ton of MCC and you're a high level, you're going to be in store for a lot of Spartan points that you can use to unlock a whole slew of things. With this, they do plan on having continued updates for challenges to make sure that they feel more rewarding, and they're looking to bring back double XP weekends. Next up, for all you forgers, we have a slew of forge upgrades. The first one is going to be object duplication for Halo Reach. This was a feature that was first introduced in Halo 4 and lets forgers do exactly what the name says, and that's duplicate an object. This is going to retain all of its properties from color, team assignment, boundary shape, and size, etc. This is super handy for forgers, and it will be nice to see it in Halo Reach. The next thing is reset orientation for Halo Reach. This feature has always been available in Reach from the Forge menu, but in Halo 4 it had its own hotkey. Now they've also added that to Halo Reach, where it maps to right on the D-pad on controller and has a customizable keybind on mouse and keyboard. Next up is delete by palette and delete everything for Halo Reach. This is another quality of life feature that was introduced in Halo 4 and is now going to be available in Halo Reach. This is basically from the Forge menu. You can now delete all items within a given palette or all objects at the push of a button. Another cool update that we're getting for the Halo Reach Forge is location name markers. This is a feature that was actually introduced in Halo 5's Forge, and now they've added a version of it in Reach. Basically, this is going to let you rename sections of the map, and now you're going to be able to set up your own location name markers with 256 names that have been curated from across Reach's suite of multiplayer and firefight maps. These are going to be available on Forge World and Tempest. Next is the whole debate bake lighting for Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary forging. So basically what this means is that swapping from monitor mode to player mode would automatically bake lighting on all of the dynamically lit objects on the map. For most on strong PCs or brand new Xboxes, this is usually pretty fast, but it can get a little bit annoying when you're repeatedly switching. So now for Halo 4 and H2A, you can now choose to either hold the button to bake lighting or tap the button to switch modes instantly without doing that baking. This is going to be something familiar to people that used Halo 5's Forge a lot. Along with this, there's also a slew of bug fixes and other additions for Forge. The next thing that's going to be coming in this content update is 343 is going to be tackling the inconsistent time to kill of the Halo Reach Magnum across different matchmaking game variants. They put a nice little graph here that's going to show the variant and the prefix and the postfix, but basically the goal of this is to make the Magnum a lot more consistent across the different matchmaking modes that you may be queuing. This will be nice as it will alleviate some of the confusion that sometimes players can kind of experience when they're jumping in between the different Halo Reach modes. Along with this, we're also going to get a new and revamped options and career screen. As you can see here, it looks pretty sweet. We're also going to get the ability to do bulk unlocks. As you know, unlocking everything one by one when you have a lot of points can be kind of tiresome and take a lot of time. You can now select a tier on any future page of a certain series and unlock it, and all preceding items in bulk. You'll also have the option to unlock all to unlock every item in the entire series. Also now, since there's no longer a current season, you'll be able to pin whichever of the series of items you want to be the main one displayed to you. They're also kind of revamping the customization menu, and this is just going to make the customization menu a lot cleaner and make it easier to kind of navigate. You'll also be able to more easily find out how to unlock a specific item if you have your eye on a certain one. And that is pretty much going to do it for this update. I'm pretty excited for it. I think the MCC updates they've been doing are really cool, and I can't wait for Halo Reach mod tools. I think that's going to be an absolute blast. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this update, and if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Make sure you follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all those good places, and I'll see you all next time.